I've been watching a lot of anime recently, which basically just sounds like me saying I've been breathing a lot of air recently. Obviously, I've been watching a lot of anime, that's all I really do. But I've been also watching a lot of dub because, not gonna lie, sometimes when it comes to watching anime, I don't really want to read. Sometimes I just want to watch it. I just want to watch the audio, watch the video, hear the audio, and just know what they're saying. Working on my Japanese, I said that last time and I'm saying it again. I've been practicing, we're working on it, damn it. But anyway, I actually wanted to take the time to talk about why people crapping on English dub is pretty darn stupid. Hey guys, what's up? I am CTB Emotionless, you can call me Savage, and welcome to my channel. This video, I really gotta work on these intros to make them more fluid, but whatever. Please make sure to also ring the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload, which is daily, which, if you didn't know, means every single day. Look at that. I know I taught you what that word meant yesterday, but I'm gonna pretend I just taught you that today because there's some people who've never been to this channel, and guess what? You didn't know what daily meant before I told you what it was. Duh. Anyway. Oh god. Okay, let me get on with the point. We're talking about why dub is actually pretty darn neat and people need to stop pooping on it moving forward. Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. I hate sub watchers. They're elitists, and I think that they freaking suck. Don't at me. I'm a sub watcher, but I'm also a dub watcher. I may watch however you prefer. It's completely up to you. I don't really care if you watch sub or dub. There are certain things that I do recommend that you watch the sub version of only, and there's some things that I recommend you watch the dub version of, and there's some where I recommend you watch both. A solid example of that is goddamn Ghost Stories, because you get different stories from watching the sub and watching the dub. If you haven't watched Ghost Stories dub, you're an idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. Go do that. It's on Crunchyroll. I highly recommend you download it illegally if you need to before they try to wipe it off the platform, because that show shouldn't be there, and I'm happy that it is, and we gotta make sure they keep it there. If they don't, I'm going to cry. I am gonna cry. Best dub ever. Yeah, even better than 91 Days, I'll say it. I've been watching a lot of dub as of late because, as I said in the intro, I sometimes get tired of having to read while watching anime. Sometimes I just want to sit down, watch, not even read the words and just hear it. I usually end up watching, for example, Iruma-kun in English dub, actually. Yeah, I know the English sub is there. It depends how badly I want to watch it, but I usually watch the dub. Yeah, sue me. Actually, I end up watching both because I get too impatient and I get excited, so I watch the sub. And then once the sub is, there and then the dub is there, I start watching the dub because whatever. I did get really upset in season 2 because Clara's family sings a song and they didn't translate that into the English dub as they did for, the first season. So shame on you, damn it. But whatever, I digress. But I've been watching a lot of dub, as I was saying, and I've noticed that dub has gotten so much better in general. And I'm comparing this to the early 2000s, like a Funimation dub or something. But a lot of anime that I watched growing up had pretty horrendous dub that just sounded bad. When I say bad, it was like garbage. Like, don't even get started. Negima, for example. Maho Sensei Negima, English dub, Funimation, horrible. Bad. Just bad. Oh my god, I rewatched it like a few years ago and I cringed at the dub. Funny enough, there's a spin-off kind of series, whatever, that it has that's actually pretty darn good, even though it has the same voice actors. It's just that I don't know why, it just came off as better for some reason, but whatever, I digress. A lot of dub I've watched has just been better. Even shows that I think are bad and the dub in comparison to other dub of this time era is bad, but when I compare it to early 2000s, way better. For example, Love Tyrant. I hate the English dub of Love Tyrant. It sounds horrible in comparison to other dub of that time era. For example, if I were to watch Love Tyrant, but then I also watch, The World God Only Knows, The world only knows English dub. I like it. It sounds good. Love Tyrant, absolutely hate it. I wish I could burn it. But then if I were to compare Love Tyrant dub into something like, you know, Mahou Sensei Negima, sounds way better. IMO. Alright, I understand some people might disagree with me. They might think that dub's actually pretty good. You could think of something else. I didn't like Chobit's dub that much. I actually prefer it in Japanese sub. I think it's a little bit better. I'm trying to think of another. Oh, have you ever seen Comic Party? There we go. That's actually a bad dub. Comic Party is a terrible dub. Mind you, for the time era, it's beautiful. But at the same time, let's be real, the dub is horrible. If I were to compare Love Tyrant to Comic Party, yeah, I definitely think Love Tyrant sounds way better. Simple as that. But tis what tis. I do think that people just overly hate dub because they want to hate dub. Whatever. Never mind. I honestly don't understand the hate of dub way too much. Now, I do understand some characters just sound wrong. Like, they just don't fit that character. I understand. There's some character where I'm like, that's not how I think you would sound whatsoever. Not in the slightest, but this is what you sound like, and I understand. But to an extent, I don't really hate too much of it. Like, let's use Iruma-kun for example. A lot of people, or not even a lot of people, some people were trying to say that, you know, one of the professors didn't really sound good with the voice actor, and I thought that was absolute bull. Like, it actually was perfect for him. I think every character in Iruma-kun sounds like the way they should sound. They actually fit the character, and they actually, the funny thing is, I would like imagine this while reading the manga of what their voices may sound like, and they actually fit perfectly for the English dub. Anyone that says otherwise, they're stupid, they're wrong, take that, I spit at you. But whatever, I think they fit just fine, and that, you know, of course I understand some characters completely off, they shouldn't sound like that, but alas, they do. Alright, another thing that kind of irritates me is some people basically say that this character sounds lame, they sound way better in Japanese, and that being said, how would you know, you freaking pleb? You don't speak Japanese. How do you know that this voice actor actually sounds good? You might just be biased thinking that it sounds good because, well, you're a sub watcher. You're a filthy sub watcher, alright? Yeah, I said it, filthy. You're an elitist. We don't like elitists around here. So you just think that it sounds better because, you know, you watched it just like that for almost all your anime career. And let's be real, there's probably this thing called horrible voice actors in Japan. Did you know that? Did you know there can be bad voice actors in Japan? So it's very possible that you think this sounds great, but let's be real, in Japan they could be looking and listening to this voice actor and thinking, wow, this person sounds like Boo Boo Butter. It makes no, you know, it's one of those things where, like, I think we're just a little bit more biased in regards to thinking that this voice actor sounds phenomenal, but in reality they don't. It's just that we, you know, we don't speak the language and we don't really understand too well Japanese tones. And I'm going for the general audience of who watch anime, like who don't actually know Japanese, and the most thing they know is baka because they watch a lot of soons in their anime, whatever. So get pwned, you suck, other elitist stuff, I'm smarter than you. Alright, but seriously, all joking aside, let me be serious for a moment. Why do you care what other people watch or how they watch it? You really shouldn't. It's not that big of a deal. Now, I understand making a recommendation to watch something a certain way because, you know, maybe that actually is a better experience. For example, I highly recommend people watch 91 Days in English. The English dub to it is actually very, very good. I actually do think genuinely that it's the best English dub, hands down. As much as I like to say Ghost Story is the best English dub, it's the best English dub for all the wrong reasons. Whereas 91 Days is the best English dub, hands down, straight facts. Don't at me. But there are other anime that I think do relatively fine in English dub. As long as they're able to translate well, get the point across, you shouldn't really care too much about how other people are watching a show. Like, we don't get really mad that anyone watches Death Note, for example, in English dub, because it was a good English dub. It did a good job. The characters sounded like the way we expected them to sound, and they weren't annoying and such as that. And I understand there are some shows that you watch in English dub that are just abhorrent. We all completely understand. But at the end of the day, it's not like this person, whoever exists out there, watching something else in English dub is really affecting your watching experience. So that's all we have to, I really have to say. Just be kind. Doesn't really matter. All you have to say is, hey, did you watch this show? Yeah, I did. Oh, cool. Oh, I did. Like, the only time I could ever ask, like, if it matters in regards to if you watch English sub or dub is when it comes to certain differences that each show gives. For example, like, I would actually ask, hey, did you watch an English dub or sub for 91 days? And for Ghost Stories, I would ask the same question. If you say sub and not dub, I'm going to tell you to go watch the dub, because you're going to enjoy it a million times better. And if they didn't, then I don't really need to become friends with that person. But whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell as well, so you can be kept up to date on whenever I upload, which is daily. Which, if you didn't know before, using this joke again for the 6th time in a row means every single day. I'll see you guys next time, aka tomorrow. Johnny.